If you've got 3 credit cards worth of debt and you're thinking pay off the highest interest one first, you might actually be following the wrong plan. Because the method that looks best on paper is the same one that makes most people quit halfway through. Today, I'm breaking down both strategies and which one you'll actually finish. There are 2 famous ways to pay off debt: Snowball and Avalanche. Both work, but they don't just give you different numbers. They change how far you actually make it. Let's run an example. Say you've got 3 debts. Credit card A, $2,000, 24% interest. Personal loan B, $8,000, 9% interest. Credit card C, $500, 22% interest. So which one do you pay off first? The Snowball method says forget the interest rate. Target the smallest balance first. In our example, that's credit card C, just $500. You keep making minimum payments on the other 2. Every extra dollar goes straight at that $500 balance. In a couple of months, it's gone. And that's the moment that makes this method powerful. One debt completely wiped out. That win, that small hit of progress, is what pushes you to target credit card A next. That's literally why it's called Snowball. Like a snowball rolling downhill, picking up size and speed, your payment power keeps growing. On the other side, there's the Avalanche method. This one ignores the balance and looks at interest rate. In our example, credit card A has the highest rate, 24%. So that gets targeted first, even though it's not the smallest. Minimum payments on the rest, extra dollars straight to the 24% card. This method is mathematically the cheapest. You'll pay the least total interest and technically get debt-free the fastest. It's the one banks and finance experts usually recommend because when you run the numbers, it wins every time. So if Avalanche wins on the numbers, why doesn't everyone just use it? Here's the real answer. In 2016, researchers at Kellogg School of Management studied this exact question. They found that people using the Snowball method, paying off small debts first, had a higher success rate at actually finishing their debt payoff. The reason is simple. Motivation is a muscle, not a calculator. If you don't see any progress for 8 months because you're stuck grinding away at your biggest, most expensive debt, there's a much higher chance you give up. Avalanche saves you more money, but Snowball actually gets you across the finish line. So what should you actually do? If you're disciplined, you track things in a spreadsheet, and your motivation doesn't depend on quick wins, go with Avalanche. You'll save real money. But if you've noticed you tend to quit on plans halfway through, go with Snowball. You'll pay a bit more in interest, but you'll actually become debt-free. And that beats a half-finished Avalanche plan every time. Here's the truth. The best method isn't the one that looks best on a calculator. It's the one you can actually stick with until the end. If this helped, drop a comment. Are you Team Snowball or Team Avalanche? Next video, I'll show you how to combine both methods using your actual numbers. See you then.